Hello guys, so welcome back to the full-time analysis of the match between Southampton and Arsenal. And as it don't happen, so well, what we will do now? We don't play 1-1 with Southampton. I'm sure a lot of people are angry, people are not happy because for the first half we dominated the match, we created a lot of chances. At the end of the day, we don't take our chances, so we score all the chances we will create for this match. It don't go be like this. The second half, we can't be like say we can't run enter the game up. But first half, we don't even see much of Martinelli for the match. The commentator they say whether not because of all the series of the games, so they don't play, they don't tire. Maybe that is why. And I'm waiting most of all these pundits, all these journalists they talk say Arsenal go still tire for the way that they play. They go still drop points. Opportunity will get today above Man City with 4 points. You don't get caught by some points. Now we are ahead of Man City with just 2 points. Come on, man. I will still get Chelsea ahead of us to play. Like, what went wrong? Nobody made it for the studio. Oga Terence and Baba Sato don't join us. So, Oga Terence, what went wrong, man?
As in, I always dey talk for this thing. In as much you are looking for the goal, always watch your defense. You see, for the second half, Arsenal collapsed completely because Southampton became in control of the game. Like they took over the game from Arsenal. Every second balls were won by Southampton. You can't be like say Arsenal get tired legs. Probably maybe because of the too many matches. The Europa League will then play over the week, but on Thursday, probably it get infected for this match. But notwithstanding, as we don't score, I like what Baba Sato already talk. If we not score another, not allow them score you. That one lead, one goal will do for protect them. But because if you see the goals, as in the thing, just the defense just today open for that goal, and it was just like. In fact, like a flash of light. The way it happen, it is tiring, but it is what it is. Sometimes football is like that. You not expect to win all matches. Sometimes some days are like this. That some matches are like this that you drop points. Notwithstanding, we still have other games to play. And Man City, they will still drop match points. We they talk about Chelsea now, so we still get Chelsea to play. No surprise, on the day we play Chelsea now, we're going to play better than what we play today. So it has happened that I think saying now from the second half, maybe not tired legs, I Warriors. I believe in a fatigue. That just be the problem of this. It was just fatigue.
All right, we're going to also joined by Oga Chinedu and Oga Magnus. So Baba Sato, what do you think happened for this match now? Arsenal, Southampton 1-1.
Yeah, say before the match starts, just like the way Oga Terence talk just now, say they always talk say me I know they need many goal, but all waiting I only at the 3 points. And I even talk and say if we no fit score, not let them score. That goal self where they even take score. Not be Iketia score just now. Not the same thing where they take score Iketia score. Sometimes if we get opportunity, we not use them because the same ball come as that guy won't come. Where Ketia go play, go meet somebody leg. You understand? And the second half, the boys were yours weak, like say maybe they don't even need of the goal. You understand? Yeah. So for some time now, about 3 games we don't play now. We are not just like that Arsenal where they hot before. We don't count down. If we win, now maybe mistake, maybe 1 goal. You can't like a drag to maintain that 1 goal. And the same thing happened to us today. You understand? It's like the way we take they do close marking, all those rush, we take they block those men, the way we all take start. At least they did something enough for fit to the whole ball. And we too they give them long open space where you make them, they use until they oppress us. But the truth is that just like Oga Terence has said it, sometimes there's a time you can come to win, there's a time you can even need to draw, there's a time you can even lose as well. But this draw is not acceptable, but it's considerable. You understand? At least you better have something than you not get anything.
That's so.
1 point is still enough.
That's so.
Yeah.
All right, Oga Chinedu, you call. What's your assessment of the match?
Baba, I greet everybody. Well, Baba Sato say this draw is not acceptable. Yes, it is not acceptable. This is not how we are going to win the league. But I believe Jola top 4 is guaranteed. Now, the changes that Arsenal made did not even make any impact.
At all.
None of them made any impact. you know. So it's just like we that winning mentality, the place we are open, you know. So look at the midfield, even Partey later just the tire. If you get a ball, you just collect ball from the leg. The fatigue is one of it, but even as a champion, fatigue shouldn't be an excuse. The same game where they play, as we complain, as we talk about fatigue, now the same game where Man City they play. The problem is Arsenal should look into squad depth. That squad depth, anyone coming in should be even more better than even the ones playing. That is how a team that is going to win the league, that's going to go far. That's how a team. Look at our bench. Nketiah on a very good day, Nketiah shouldn't even be Nketiah should be playing like a team like this. Southampton, not Arsenal. He's not Arsenal material. I mean, look at it. There are some elements. Although the referee somehow is not favorable. Somebody say there's what is called home advantage. We should have gotten a penalty from
the referee is a fucking human being, man.
Yes, from Jesus. That guy just the whole Jesus anyhow. You know, even give him a yellow card, no warning, nothing. So well, it is what it is. The game is right. Something that we just we have to accept it and move on and plan for the next game. At least we are 2 points ahead of Man City, but that 2 points. It's flimsy.
All right, Oga Magnus, what say you? Arsenal Southampton 1-1.
My brother, is very, very painful. As far as I'm concerned, we didn't draw with Southampton. We lost this game. This playing a draw with Southampton in a title chase like this, in a top 4 chase like this, as far as I'm concerned, is a loss. We just lost today. As far as I'm concerned, you know. Arteta, this is a game. This is one of the kind of games you win from your bench. You know, when they play, it's becoming difficult. You send in 1 or 2 people from the bench who have watched the game from first half and that are able to read the game. They will just come in, do 1 or 2 things, win you the game. But sincerely speaking, after the people enter the game, they play what they play. People will come from bench, come they worse. First people wait there inside the game where they play. So the thing now gave Southampton the impetus to even control the game the more, play on us the more. We come to suffer. Sincerely speaking, we suffer throughout the game. And again, Arteta should be a little bit dynamic. The same pattern of game he has been playing from the beginning of the season is the same pattern he was playing till now. Other coaches, other clubs don't understand what they do. Don't understand the pattern. And they are now finding ways to cut him down. And it's working. Just look at our last 4 after Liverpool. Our game after Liverpool. They have tried to curtail our pattern and they are doing it very, very well. The next thing now, if you're not very, very careful to make sure that we play what we're supposed to play, next game now you see us, we lose it. Because they are reading us very, very well. So you should be more dynamic. It must not be Ben White all the time. Okay, fine, you have played Ben White all the time. At times you bring in Tomiyasu should play in his normal winger game so that they will be expecting Ben White and they didn't see Ben White. And they are seeing Tomiyasu. You know, you just try to be dynamic. You know, and again, just like my brother said, sincerely speaking, if we intend to chase, even forget about title chase, there's no way Arsenal will win the title this season. It's not possible. I'm even worried about the top 4. The way we are chasing the top 4, we cannot chase this top 4 with Nketiah as the second striker in this team. There's no way we can chase top 4.
All right, Oga Magnus, you don't talk very, very well. So now, make una no forget, say we no lose. Make una no forget, say we no lose. We draw, you get. Nobody say we keep pressing, you get. We know if we play well for the entire 38 games. That one Nashola. Some kind of games like this go come. We will still lose.
For this season. Nothing to this Arsenal.
For this season, we go still lose, you get. So make una not throw the baby and the bathwater away. I don't say that's why they talk say to win league, it go dey very hard. We could not go carry our expectation over high. But for me, top 4 for me, as if you say Ashola, you get we still they play well. Our next match now for home, they will go play Nottingham Forest. By the grace of God, we go win that. So we could not go the over complain. We no lose. We still collect 1 point.
This year we will win Nottingham Forest. Now they beat Liverpool. Baba, now the
they know they judge ball like that, Baba Sato. No, 2 games are equal.
They come now. Now you they judge and if you look up, you too get confidence. Say, these people, Nottingham Forest, they're not there capable to win us. That's why you say we will win them. Now,
I said by the grace of God, say we go win. No, because I talk say 100% confidence.
Nottingham Forest.
I talk say we go draw them.
Baba choose they be ship packer.
Oh, they go there be ship packer now. You dey whine me.
You see, they bias now.
No. Wait, okay, Baba Sato. On a good day, we and Southampton will be mates.
Nothing happen so now.
You dey whine me.
Baba, now those one are past glory. Leave that thing. When they talk about president, what thing I want make you
president. We and them will not be mates.
Not be mates.
What happened today? What happened today?
We draw. That one no mean say them pass us. Okay, them pass us.
Baba Sato. The truth is that
no pass us now. Can we waste chance?
You know, we compare Arsenal. If you see the number of matches where you know, we compare it to the number of matches I'm starting.
They play Europe. Just 7 days.
What I'm trying to say is that according to CHUKS, he said by the grace of God we go beat Nottingham Forest. And
yes, by the grace of God. The grace of God,
my brother.
He said by the grace of God, which means he's hoping by the
I'm hoping.
Yes, by the grace of God.
He never talk. He said the same people what we they talk. So I said that the same people they say by the grace of God. Now Liverpool, now they rush me. By the grace of God for football. You want by the grace of God and beat Liverpool? Tell me that one. Now that one me.
No, we are there for table. We are there for table. Then they're 20. Baba. If they're good, they're going to get 20. In case you don't know Baba Sato, then they're 20 now.
20 now beat champion.
It didn't happen like that now.
Baba, what I tell you for complete 3 to 4 games, we are not doing well. Now by the grace. What I'm trying to say, don't go see carried out by the grace. Say we will still beat Nottingham for Nottingham. You understand? Not be there. So we will beat them.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. What I try to say, if Arsenal I know you still do well, and so we all see strong. And then they still win us, or we still they find draw. That's what I was coming to say. You understand? Nothing about the grace of God for football. Now, if your chance come, you take my brother. That's just it.
But at the same time, what me at the talk now? Wait, make one statement. What me at the talk we say? You see all these teams. Before you play, your guy. If we want to play Man City now, we're going to fear say, Man City will beat us because they be our guy. You see Liverpool, forget say we beat Liverpool, they be our guy. You see Chelsea, if we meet. That is why from now till tomorrow, any day we'll play Tottenham Hotspur for Emirates, we know say them be our wife. Yes. All this Nottingham Forest, all this Southampton. There's what they call upsets in football. You get Mark Lawrence said yesterday that he sees an upset in today's match. That Southampton was going to beat Arsenal 2-1. Not because Southampton is better than Arsenal, but because upsets happen in football. We don't be their mates. We don't be their pedigree. We they play Europe every 3 days and they play once in a week. Then they rest. You go to compare the energy levels with us and them. So now I bring in Oga Terence for this thing now. How do you see the performance of Gabriel Jesus? This guy has not scored a goal since the North London derby. I don't understand what is going on. This guy never score again.
Mr. CHUKS, you see, like what Oga Emeka talk, he say coaches are beginning to watch the matches. I mean, Oga Magnus now talk. Coaches are beginning to watch the matches of Arsenal. They are beginning to watch the formation of Arsenal. They are beginning to understand how Arteta, they marked out a game plan. You understand? They don't understand, say, Gabriel Jesus now a danger man. And if you see what happened today, they put somebody stand with a man to man, not give him any breathing space, any ball at all, kick the ball. You understand? This is what happens when you don't have enough squad depth, like what Oga Emeka talk. You see, in a game like this, whereby because Jesus no man is an island. You don't play a certain number of matches. This kind of match, like if you're supposed to at least rest them, if you get another prolific striker, will still do something for you. Bring them in so that Jesus go still get more energy to play. Because you see, I talk something about man management when it comes to football. When you throw your players too many times on football, all these people, they are no robots. They are human beings. Blood flow through their veins. The energies and calories that they burn for every match. You don't expect them to give you 100% at all time because no man is perfect. Because of say he never scored for since the not London derby, not mean say he's still not a better player. He has been doing well for Arsenal. If you see the kind of ball they play, they track back, track to midfield and everything. Now only him sometimes they do that thing from this thing from attack. If you see what Nikita they do, in fact, I'm make Oga Emeka the invest. Jesus has been doing well. But I just feel say fatigue don't creep into the play of Arsenal. This is what we were singing about at the very beginning when we talk about signing players. If we get enough players, not just players, quality players that are very good, by now Jesus supposed to at least as he don't play for a midweek, I be for Thursday. Today you relax. Second half, if you don't read the game, he go come, then he go they more prolific. But now after you just play him for this thing Europa League, just trying to get today, my brother, for crying out loud, these guys are using energy, and these guys their legs are tired. You understand? So now me I see you say players are playing too many matches, and it's not good for players. It keeps players. Right. It keeps players. Yeah, too many matches.
Okay, make I bring in Oga Chinedu now. Oga Chinedu, the way we take play today now, is there anybody that you can even say was our standout performer? Who played the way we're supposed to play?
Well, first of all, Baba, let me respond to what Oga Teres talk. Oga Teres, for 11 games, you are saying, talking about fatigue. 11 games for fatigue? Man, give me a break, man. You have to give me a break. See, these guys are professionals. The only thing that I can agree that I've mentioned before is the squad depth. The quality of players we have on bench and quality of players we have that they are playing. But if you come to fatigue, energy, we don't have to use it as an excuse. Man City, the quality of players they have, they are playing Champions League day in, day out with those same players.
They rotate players.
Hold on. They will still come in and beat a team like something. Give them like 5-0. Haaland has been playing day in, day out. Haaland has been playing day in, day out. It's just the quality. The quality is not the same. But let me tell you, to respond to what Ogachu talk about the standard player we have any day, any out, any day, any day is Xhaka. If Xhaka leave Arsenal, Arsenal is dead. Forget about we are talking about Saliba, Jesus, and who else again? And Zinchenko. Xhaka is the only player Arsenal have now that is performing in and out every day, every out. We have to give. In fact, we are not even celebrating Xhaka the way we should be celebrating him. That is a player, a quality player of his magnitude. In fact, he devoted his time, his energy, he gave it all to Arsenal. It's not like he loved Arsenal so much that he can't do without Arsenal. So let's just remove the part of fatigue. We should be talking about squad depth. Let us buy more players. There are some players that are not supposed to be in Arsenal. Yes, sir.
Do you want to tell me that Jesus does not give his all when it comes to Arsenal game?
I mean, 11 games. 11 games. You are complaining within 11 games. What about if they play 20 games? What are you going to say?
Let's round off. We'll bring in Oga Magnus and Baba Sato.
It's just 11 games.
No be only 11 games, so Chinedu, don't forget that.
No. I understand.
15 games or thereabout now.
He is a quality player. He's the top.
Just because we will not get time.
Let us face the fact. If he is not performing, he's not performing. If we have a quality person on the bench, if we have a quality person on the bench, he should come in and replicate what he's doing. Nketiah is not helping. That is the problem.
All right, Oga Magnus, we have players, our first 11 and our bench. This is what we have. Let us not be wishing for what we don't have. Now, from what we get, Arsenal played how many matches this season? They've lost only one against Manchester United. They just draw their first draw. Is it fair for the way we are calling for this guy's head? With how many number of games we don't play, this is our first draw and our first loss in Manchester United. Is it really fair?
Calling for whose head? Let me understand your question.
The players, Arsenal team, the way everybody they para, people they para for comment section. So is it fair that they've drawn first draw and they've lost only Manchester United in the whole of the games? They are still top of the league. They are calling for like it is doom and gloom.
Now, let us understand. Nobody's calling for their head. Personally, me, I'm not calling for anybody's head. Now, but the thing there is this: you take each game at a time. The importance of a particular game may not be the same with the importance of the next game. So why Arsenal fans all over the world are feeling the way they are feeling? It's just the importance of this particular one, because our opponents facing the same top four with us, or some lost, some drew, So Arsenal fans believed that with a Southampton team and with the momentum that we have been running, that we should be able to use it to create more space between us and them, and also maintain that 4-point gap between we and the very dangerous Manchester City. That is just why people are, assuming we play this same draw in this same type of scenario with Liverpool, with Chelsea, with Man U, people wouldn't be this fixated. It's because we did this draw against Southampton. That is why people are the way they are. So back to what I'm trying to say earlier on. The sport depth is actually part of, because we've been doing the same thing. Almost all the games. Gabriel Jesus is starting it. Almost all the games, Martinelli. Almost all the games, Saka. Just almost the same thing. We are doing the same thing. But assuming we are playing our games and rejigging. Like for instance, in teams that have squad depth. In this game, you will see that with Nunes. The other game, you will see Firmino. So you wouldn't know. We wouldn't know exactly how to approach.
Network.
You see that he makes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
The thing they break, but continue.
Okay, so you had Graham Potter in their last game against Manchester United. In that same particular game, he changed formation like 3 times. He changed formation like 3 times before just one game finish. They changed formation like 3 times. But we keep doing the same thing, and it becomes so easy for coaches and players to read. They just come in, yes, finally is Saliba and Morales. Finally is Partey and Xhaka in the midfield. Finally is Odegaard. Finally is Saka. Finally is Jesus. Just the same thing. So we should try to be dynamic. Things going to change. They confuse our opponents so that they don't really understand it all the time. That's my point.
All right, Baba Sato, I want to bring you in now. Make I ask you this same question where I ask Oga Magnus, and I go ask you another one. Like, share this draw now, we don't draw at the first draw, and our first loss against Manchester United. Is it enough for people to feel like the team don't do bad? And this same team, people they talk about squad depth. This team, now the team will get now. There's nothing we can. The window is not open now. You get, so you don't feel so if we cut the team some slack.
Oga, Sachus, may I tell you, as we take the year, I never see anybody we don't downgrade Arsenal and say they don't do well, or we are not in a good shape, or we are not be performing well. The truth be say, wetin make us a shout be say somebody like Man City cannot draw these people. Now wetin we dey feel say we be now. Say we not dey just like the way you told us and say under normal circumstances we not dey the same pedigree. Now wetin people they try they talk be that one. Not be say that they complain say we are not doing well. Draw is a good now for almost about 15 games or 14 games now.
Yeah.
We don't only lose one, draw one. It's not bad. If we even draw 2 or lose 2, it's not still bad. Talk like say now this one. But what people they try to talk be say if you won't even draw any game, not this kind of Southampton. Now the thing where everybody they talk, not be say they know they say Arsenal, know they try or they not do well. Now wait till they talk. And if we continue for this performance, so we they get so just like the way Oga Magnus they talk just now say we not get okay. See somebody who tell they replace Gabriel Jesus now. Now I come inside, he say go do worst more than even Gabriel Jesus. The Gabriel Jesus not they score, but they see impact for presently now. You understand? Like for example now, if they already say that talk will always come back from Arsenal fans say the penalty ways we get the referee Jamal the best way to kill this match. Either you take it or you leave it. They go must come talk out. Even the pundits themselves will deliberate on that. Which is I told you from the start say if anybody want to play against anybody, now this referee will need to play against because this man are your bad person from the starting. You understand? If I remember when I first talk and everything when I really talk, it come to pass. You understand? So not be saying we all they argue here, they say we know they try. No, what we are trying to say be say, may we know they lose, may we know they draw this kind of match. This one are the match where we go fit the pass because just like the way we did in a good rifle shape now. Somebody like Chelsea, Liverpool can still come up anytime. And then now we will get very big panic now when we will call a hurry. But the opportunity will get us never near us. The one who we all see more the player like say now final. Take the opportunity. If now somebody like Liverpool withdraw, somebody like Chelsea, somebody like even Tottenham withdraw. We now go see that to complain compared to this Southampton. This one are these people will come last season, come knock us. You understand? And just like the way Oga Magnus saw before I went this thing, Oga Magnus make us understand, say, we they use one pattern and true. And I make you see every coach where they come will tell you, go beat Arsenal. He understand their style of play. With boldness. He go come out for social media and say, he know the way they play. He know the way go take handle them. Not be saying that they carry they talk because they don't go look our past match. They know everything, saying wait to prepare they play. And now we go still really carry come. Now Liverpool we don't shock with Tomiyasu finish. After that, we never shock anybody. So we need to consider some certain things. Say the squad there when they talk. Not be say we still they complain for the squad there. We they let them they understand. Say no, not give us story for January. See what they affect us. So now make we they complain. Not be say we not getting into one fit do now, but we only talk and say make it for the year. Say Baba January, not give us story. This squad there's they waiting they make us one they fail now. And this is them waiting make us not go Champions League last season. Make one for the years. That's the reason when we already bring say maybe squad that or no squad that. Arsenal is not doing bad, they are doing good, and kudos to them. That's just it.
All right, so make I come to the comment section. This I never read comments for a long while. So Tunde Adeshino, they talk say, though we are all Arsenal fans, but we understand the game than each other. If you expect the team to be winning all matches, you don't understand football. But did you know that no player or team wish to lose a game? Take it easy, guys. We will still draw, win, and lose. So Sunday Ezekiel they talk say, I want us to know that Man City draw 2 times and lost. I'll let us say the truth, my Oga. So at the same time, Don Alexander they talk say January is very, very important in Arsenal. We can't go anywhere with this team. Honestly, the first 11 is manageable, but we don't have the second. And like what is this about the talk? Do you know that Man City drew against Newcastle? In short, Newcastle could have won that game. I think they drew 3-3. Newcastle could have won that game, and nobody expected. A lot of my friends will play better. They carry Man City straight win.
But let me come in a little bit here. Yes, okay. Man City draw. But don't compare yourself with Man City. Talk of your own.
No. Some people already talk. Man City. If they catch Southampton, they go slaughter them.
Oga Magnus, what you don't understand the Premiership is that.
Just wait. Excuse me. 1 minute. Please let me finish.
Okay, wait. Oga Terence. Wait, make it land. Okay, I
just 1 minute. Now the difference is between you and Man City is that they themselves draw in, you yourself getting the win. That is what gives you the report card at the end of the season. Now, if you can remember, when we lost to Southampton, this time Southampton last season, we lost two straight games before we lost to them. These are the kind of games we are supposed to win that we did not win, that amounted to us finishing 5th. So what we are saying is this: now you have this kind of games. Forget about when you play Newcastle, you go know what's at the top. Newcastle may draw against Man City. What if you go to Newcastle and lose? You take your.
What if we go there and win? What if we go and win?
Just win your game.
No, look at one side. Again. What if we go there and win? Don't look at one side. The question I won't even ask you to say, why Man City no win Newcastle? The same reason we make them no win Newcastle, now make us no win Southampton. Because teams can upset you. That's why it's called football. Now make I bring in Oga Terence. Oga Terence, somebody for the comment section. They talk about, say, as we use Tomiyasu for that left back, it is affecting the gameplay of Martinelli. Tomiyasu, you know, they overlap like Kieran Tierney. So if to say Kieran Tierney, if you go forward, in with Martinelli, you know how they handle that left flank. Do you share the same sentiment?
Exactly. You see, that's why we are talking about our game plan. You see, matches like this will be very tight. I really support what that guy said in the comment section, because matches like game 9 needs the tactical display of the coach. You understand? You don't know, say, this player not the feed overlap. You go bring in more attacking defender from the left flank, where go fit complement the effort of Martinelli. Because if you see if Martinelli they do more of the job, if they go forward, they come back, and Tomiyasu just did go run reach middle of the park, he go return back. While Martinelli will go back to defense, come ball. But if he gets somebody like Tierney, Martinelli they overlap, he go drop back. That time, it didn't have to understand the game, and they have to confuse the defenders. What I want to try to talk about this way our brothers that they talk here, it's like we are underestimating the teams of English Premiership. English Premiership has gone beyond small team, big team. No, any team can lose a match at any time. We should not forget, say, because of say we expect Arsenal to enter top 4 or they will just win like the invisible. No. Times are coming whereby we will still drop points. Okay, what assuming we lost this match? I know someone just remove the heads of the player and this thing. If we not still not forget the records of the coach of Santati. He's a very experienced coach. He's a long-serving coach of Santati, over 30-something years in the job, compared to our coach, which is just how many years in the job. For crying out loud, when we are looking at football, we are looking at history. When you look at history, you look at experience. When you look at experience, you look at the level of play. When you look at the level of play, you look at the charisma of the team. You look, all these things are what we consider in football. So when we talk about this, like because of say Santatico, the coach, team like Santatico does not make him a bad coach. If that same coach can handle a bigger team, don't be surprised if we use that big team to do more than what he's doing with that man is not even a small coach. He has been in the job. So for getting a draw against a manager of Santati, this team, we will not call off the head of the team, or we will not think I'm like saying about result. It has happened. It has happened. What we should look forward to is the next game. Prepare ourselves for the next game, win the next game, and look forward to it like that. That is it for me. So
all right, so we'll go one round of our final thoughts now. So Baba Sato, what will be your final thoughts on the way everything will go on today and moving forward?
And the truth is that, just like the way I first said, I know the house of more than 3 points I be the house of. Although say they not give me, not me say me I justified and say they didn't do well. Draw is also a point, you know, for you to have 1 point to the 1 point where we get. That they use 1 point to the win league, talk less of 2 points. So kudos to Arsenal. Although next match I want it to be more better than this one.
All right, Ogachino, do your final thoughts.
Well, overall, I'll still thank the guys. They did their best. More especially, Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka is the man of the match. He's the pillar of Arsenal so far. Let him continue with the same enthusiastic and energy. I believe we'll still go far.
All right, Oga Magnus, your final thoughts. Oga Magnus, your final thoughts.
Okay, well, We thank them for the results they have given us earlier, though we are not so pleased with what we have seen today. I believe that Ateta will go back to the drawing board to see what he can do to better the team. Next game, we should get a win.
All right, Oga Terence, your final thoughts.
Yeah, I like what Oga Magnus talked. It has happened like this, so we thank the players for what they've been doing so far. We should go back to the drawing board, look at where we got it wrong, improve on it, and probably better our game next match. That is it.
All right, so special thanks to everybody, Oga Magnus, Baba Sato, Game Maker, Oga Chinedu, Oga Terence. We have all disagreed to agreed and agreed to disagree. This was a very, very interesting program. So our community members also will join us anytime, whether they follow us. Special thanks to and anywhere when I receive money to buy data to follow us to support our show. We say may God replenish in our pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. So from me and the team, gotta go. All right now. Yeah, bye bye. Thanks, boss.
Bye.